prepared to be successful in crypto,
Yeah.
in forex,
Yeah.
in real estate.
Yeah.
That's what everything is about.
Yeah.
Is making money,
Yeah.
earning your leisure,
Yep.
earning your freedom,
Yep.
earning your everything is about making money.
Yeah.
Trapping on, Wall Street. We sit and we focus so much on money, not realizing that you can't buy a real woman.
Right.
Money won't keep a real woman.
Right.
We watch billionaires
Absolutely.
get left by their woman
all day long.
And so what's gonna keep a woman is learning and understanding what does she.
I'm here. I was reading something.
Welcome back to the Casual Konvo Show. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Welcome back. We are just talking about relationships, but before we finish talking about relationships, hey guys, contact Karen Hansley for your Doritos. They're amazing, as you can see. Look at me. Oh my gosh, back up a little bit.
When you want to get lit up, ask for these.
Back up a little bit. Let me do it right, cause Karen, hold on.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't do that and get blurry. Take it out the frame. I got astigmatism, so try to take it out. And both eyes.
I'm trying.
Shoot, I can't even get much. Yeah, can't even one of us open up a damn Ziploc bag. What the fuck?
So Bosco got the variety pack because I make different sizes and shapes and different flavors. So the green ones are apple watermelon.
Yeah, this right here.
Wait a minute, what kind of camera you got?
What kind?
Is that alien?
I paid for this.
It started looking digital. Do it again.
Oh no, because I got it's because of my screen. I got my.
I was going to say you gave him something better than you gave me. I wasn't that.
He got the variety pack. He got a variety pack. It came with different sizes, shapes, and colors.
Oh, I got this one. Just bite it in fools, y'all. For y'all cute ones who got to cut it and get the scissors and the knives, okay, cut it up then. But me, I'm going to just bite it.
Here we go. See how it looks? Smells good. Tastes good. Now the other one, I took a bite off of this one, but it's that Punisher skull right here. If you like the Punisher.
Can I get that? I want the variety pack.
I ordered this. This is
he ordered it. He placed the order, and that's what came in
I
his
was like,
pack.
yo, I need some more.
Let's Karen.
You know I'm gonna hook my people up.
Yeah, I paid for
You
that.
know I'm gonna hook my
All right,
people
I'm
up.
gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna go through the DM.
You need to
DM Karen, y'all.
order yourself a pack.
I always put, some extra stuff in the package and everything. I treat all of my orders very, very special. So not only do you get the relief that it gives you, whether it be, pain relief or just relief from a stressful day or needing that good night's sleep, I make sure you get all of that in abundance.
And if you want to take your time, you see Coco got hers, just get on one of these.
You'll be walking on a cloud. And for your hand radio merch, please visit handradio.org/stop. Check out the boobs. It's right there. Boom. Oh, and Bosco got on the heavy. It's on the boob.
I got the man boobs, so but I can't reveal them.
All right. Back to the
exactly. What's up, Jude? Judy's in the building.
She was here last hour, but where was you?
I'm high.
AF.
Matrix.
I'm high.
Okay.
Matrix, what's up with you, baby? How you feeling?
I need a little bit of that everything pack. Yeah, put your order in. Trust me, you won't.
That's what I'm talking about. It's worth it.
Put your order in. It's worth it.
It's worth
it.
Mm-hmm. It's actually more than worth it.
Oh yeah.
There's not a dispensary that you can go to in your state and get what I got homemade.
This is that.
And guess what?
if this was cocaine,
Your mouth not dry.
straight
My
from
mouth is
Colombia.
not dry at all. My mouth is not dry at all.
That's the thing about that. Your mouth is not dry.
Yeah.
And
I'm Gucci.
like a lot of gummies ain't got no flavor. These got flavor.
Not the dragon puppy, yo. Not the dragon puppy, baby.
I think Matrix must have ate one of hers too.
No, you just DM Karen Hensley on on Facebook.
Yep.
KAREN
HANSLEY.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
She
me.
will hook you up. Hook you up.
You will not be disappointed,
And will.
y'all. Let me tell you. When I first started doing current products, I was so messed up and stressed.
Look here, Hand Radio.
I
The
was
first
so
one I
stressed.
tried, that red one that looked like a damn dot. I tried that thing. I shut my doors. I closed my curtains. I was like, let somebody knock on my door. They gonna get cussed out. Because I got blackout curtains in here. I got blackout curtains except for I got my little weed flag, Jamaican flag. But other than that, when I got my curtains closed, you don't know if someone's home or not.
Let me tell you, the first one, I went to overslept, right? Because I was sleeping. You know, I don't sleep too well. I don't sleep good at night. So I ate the little piece. I was like, oh, that's cute. She felt like a good night's sleep was coming. Next thing I know, I ain't even hear none of my 11 alarms go off.
Nope.
I woke up, but then look, you know how usually when you're like shit.
Yeah.
That was all like,
Yep.
my time. They had another cause look, you know how we be lying. Ain't even left the house yet. I'm probably like 25 minutes away from the job. I was like, I'm on the way. I'll be there in 10 minutes. They're like, okay, see when you get there. I roll in 35 minutes late.
Yep.
Good morning.
Feeling good.
Remember the post I put about?
Yes.
Remember the post I put about next time you go to work and doing the Humpty dance?
Mm-hmm.
You see that post? That's why I posted it, because I walked in there and they was like, what the hell is wrong with him? I said, yo, y'all don't know about the Humpty dance? And you know, I work in a hotel. And people were looking at me like I was crazy because I was rocking these bright ass sneakers. I came in my chef's uniform. The Humpty dance. Now the black people knew what was up. And some of the white people who hung around black people, they knew what I was doing.
Next time
was like,
it didn't
what
happen.
is this nigga doing? Yo, that's why I said next time you go to work, walk in doing a Humpty dance.
Oh no, let me tell you, I was tipping it. Look, I was acting like I was early. I'm usually, and it's funny because I'm usually there like dumb early. Man, they should have sent me late. Look, people got patients in their office. I'm like,
That should make you forget the Russians are attacking. Someone could tell you the Russians attacking at 3:00. You be like, all right. Until you wake up, they don't bust your door down. Like I said, if they ask, what does it taste like? It tastes like a good night's sleep.
period.
That's like you said, that's your line. That's the best way to explain it. It tastes like a good night's sleep.
You like,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You be like, Calgon, take me away. And you be gone.
They'll take you.
Ghost.
And with Calgon leaving, guys, let's get back to the show. Hey y'all, what's up? Be back.
We're back.
So question. So of course, I'm just gonna be Vanna White
Okay.
because yeah,
Chuck Woolery
I ain't gonna be probably keeping up.
Pat Sajak, whatever his name is.
I wanna, because right now I'm thinking about a burger. I wanted a burger last time. Did I ever get the burger last time?
This is between a rapper promoting drug use and a DJ. It's not.
No, it's about relationships. Hey, so
John Walker for you.
So hey John,
It's not drugs though.
Listen, who? Hey John, hey John from Texas. Who is the prize in a relationship? A man and a woman. Your thoughts?
Well, he had a question.
Well, John types, because we're gonna bring John into the show this way. What do you think?
Okay. Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, everybody.
You said John. Now say it. What's the question again?
Bro.
Now what's the question?
Hey, Bosco, who is the prize in the relationship? The man or the woman? Wait a minute, I think you had two parts. 1 second, please. Oh, yeah. And what makes either side so special?
The prize is, I think the prize is for both sides because you both, like the man wants the woman, like the woman wants the man. So they're both looking for the same prize. I just don't believe in someone saying, I'm the prize.
What make the people
That's
the
just my
prize?
opinion.
I mean, so
What they bring to the table.
what you need at
Like
the table?
What Karen said, I
But
would
what
say,
they on the table?
I'm
The
gonna
whole
get ready. I'm trying to let me explain it. Like
I'm gonna go read.
Karen said she's the table. Further down the show, she explained why she's the table. So in my eyes, she's the prize. Now I might bring something to the table the same way. So she might say, okay, that's my prize. That's how I see it. What she's bringing to the table is what I want. So she's the prize for me. You know,
I think
compared
the
to
successful relationship is the prize, and both parties contribute to it. A good, non-toxic, loving, healthy relationship is the prize, as
I
far as
agree.
I'm concerned.
That's a good way to put it.
That
That's a
is
good
the
way to put
prize.
it.
Now, how we get there, we need to get there together and achieve it. But I believe that the healthy relationship is the prize.
I'm gonna use that because that's about the best explanation I've heard. For real talk. That's the best. That's the best explanation I heard. For real.
Boom!
you see, you see why you're on the show.
I'm deep.
You see why you're on the
I'm
show.
deep,
Just in
y'all.
case we can't do it, you got this.
Because I can't do it.
All minds blown.
See what I'm saying?
Blown heads off.
See what I'm saying?
Pow!
That's why you're on the show. That's why you're the third wheel. Because the other two wheels ain't
Right.
working.
I'm up through there.
Myself.
She's right, though.
Y'all ain't having y'all my people.
That's the perfect explanation for it, for real. That's the perfect explanation.
Bosco, who you was pointing at though? What? Is somebody in there with you?
We talking about?
I ain't never seen him point
Oh,
at
when
my
I pointed
feet.
like that?
No, you pointed Claire. So I'm like, who is he pointing at?
I ain't pointing at nobody. You seeing shit.
Hand TV. Didn't he what he pointing when he was talking? He was
I
like,
might have been pointing. I might be pointing as making a point, but you know, I'm from New York. What do? We talk with our heads.
No, usually you don't be like that.
There's
you was
nobody
like,
over there but a punching bag, my comic books, my dolls, a big ass shelf, and a walk-in closet to the left.
Let me see.
And a big ass window.
Let me see.
Ain't nobody in here. It's too dirty. I ain't let you look back there. Hell no.
Thank you. You was talking with your hands, even the people.
That part of the room is a wreck.
Oh, all right. Don't show it then.
Nah, hell nah.
I ain't gonna let you do that.
That's like being on TV. That's like going on the internet and showing your ass. People like, let's see how dirty that nigga house was.
What?
It's just one room. This is the room that got my turntables and shit. Check it out. I don't like doing this, but now y'all remember this is my.
You say you can't show. No, let me go to that. Don't show that on camera.
Let me. No, it's cool. It's cool. Disclaimer, y'all. This is not my house. Well, this is my house, but this is just one room. This is like my playroom. So when y'all see hey, look, I done seen some houses. I don't live in the hood. Not that matters. Let's take a little look. Now look, y'all see that? That's my New York stuff right there. That's my mini desk. I got 2 desks. That's my dope desk.
Oh, go back to the boom box. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I got the box. Yeah. I got cassette tapes too, nigga. Check that shit out.
Oh shit! He can't out his radio.
See them trophies right there? Oh yeah, I got dolls too. I collect dolls too. Yeah, we going around the room, got that picture right there. Now if you look to the back, you see all that trash back there. It ain't trash, it's just junk. Got the punching bag right there, comics to the right. Then you move in. You got my other collection of dolls, about $100 over there. Then you go back to the dope desk.
He didn't get back before.
360. Look at that. See how I did that shit?
Panoramic view.
Oh, look at that. See them?
He did do a panorama, didn't he? What in the
Panoramic
world?
view
See that
around
shit?
here.
Y'all see that shit?
Go ahead,
Y'all see them
Bosco.
albums right there? Wait a minute, get right there. Got them albums.
Uh-oh.
Bosco.
He got the zoom lens on it.
Hold up.
The
Oh,
people
hold up.
that see that.
I got 8-track tapes in this bitch too. Oh.
Oh,
I bet y'all never seen them.
Bosco.
Young.
The people that's listening can't see that.
They can't see it.
No.
That's why I gave them a verbal thing, audio. You know?
We're supposed to be talking about people doing it and going together.
Say what?
Let me get back to the next question.
What
Hey,
happened when
man,
people going together?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, we talking about people doing stuff and going together. We talking about relationship stuff. You start doing MTV Crib.
okay, Jude, do your thing, baby. I'm gonna hit you right after the show. I'll respond directly after the show.
It's called Astral Cribs, New York. Astral by New York Cribs.
There you go. Hi, Matrix. Welcome to the show.
Y'all missed that shit too. Look at
that. Still talking about stuff. Anyway, next question. What? Oh, I think we kind of talked about it in the first half.
What was that?
What are the challenges of preferences in male and female preferences?
Yeah. You want to keep going into that, or you want to jump over?
I mean,
because we really covered it, though. You know.
All I'm saying is, you like what you like. Like,
I agree. But what I was saying about that, and this is not us because we're an older generation, and we're more real about shit. But with these coming up, they got this, and it's the male and the female. It's both. These coming up. Hell yeah, I did a whole episode. I'm trying. Look, let me tell you. I'm letting y'all know. Hey. If it wasn't winter, I'd take y'all outside, but it'd be bears out there at night in my yard. I don't mess with no bears. Anyway, with the preferences, this generation coming up makes a big deal. Like the guys, they got this little shitty ass attitude. Like if she says, I don't like people under 6 feet, they get in there feeling, oh shit, I'm 5'11". Why you ain't? And with the females, you can't say, I don't like whatever. You're toxic. And it's just these younger ones. Because I know the older ones, we like what we like, and we're gonna keep it moving.
I just don't want nobody that's like my height and below.
I mean, but it's preference. But
that is so petty and childish to walk around with somebody y'all can live to speed.
That's what I mean. It's preference with us. We see it as preference, but the ones younger than us, like the 20s and the 25, maybe the 30s, they make a big.
I'm traumatized.
You know what I mean? Like me. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care how short you are. As long as you got some meat on you, I'm good.
After I got catfish, I'm scared of all short people.
Yeah. You gotta have meat on you.
Everybody background. You ain't gonna lie to me and tell me you 6 nada. Stand next to the bathroom sink. Let me see.
You can't be a size 2.
If that damn thing right here at your shoulder, you too short.
Yeah. I don't care how tall you are.
Last time.
My daughter's mom, the one you spoke to, she's 5'11". I don't care how tall you are.
Oh,
yeah, she's the one that you try to call me
the
out.
right lady that you gonna leave alone?
We cool.
Leave that man wife alone.
I ain't messing with her.
Hey, Jay.
She don't have like that. Nigga.
She picked up the phone on the first ring.
Ooh.
Hey, they love her so much, man.
You had you talking about that? That's like
in the words of Heavy D, girls, they love me.
You better.
You the one said call. You what you say? You said
okay.
Call her right now, and I did. Now she picked up on the first ring. I can't help that.
Okay, good question for the people in the chat and also you guys. How many times is too many times to go back to an ex?
Shit. After the first one.
5? Okay.
5 is too times?
Karen said 5. Karen said 5 times.
I can't do that. 5 is too many.
No, I was saying hi to J-Bear, baby. That's
I'm like, damn, Karen. You gave a nigga 5 times?
I was saying a little wave while you was telling me, like, hey, boo.
Oh, I was like, damn. You gave a nigga 5 chances? Damn.
Ain't no 5.
Don't be doing this. I'm like, okay, she comes.
I said it like this. I'm like, okay, that's so forgiving right there.
Yeah, that's no. I believe that with the perfect communication, there won't even be a one time.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
If
Like
I had to,
if there's something else, if there's something else somebody want to go do,
yeah,
you can't stop them from doing it.
can't stop
So
them
if
doing
you
it.
say go ahead and do that, let them do it. But there may be consequences to the action. So
Yeah.
it may cause me to say, all right, well, I won't deal with you no more because I
Right.
don't want some like you, Chanel. I don't want nobody that don't, reciprocate the same energy that I put out.
All this is gonna give.
Ain't no,
Yeah.
ain't no,
I
ain't no. I'm not second fiddle. I was one man's wife for 21 years. I don't know how to be nobody's side chick. I don't
yeah, I
know
can't.
how.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I mean,
And
if I had to
then
put it,
you can't want the side chick to act like she. That,
I
we
mean,
gonna put
Running
that.
stuff. Yeah, well, ain't none of that.
my thing. If I had to put a
None of that.
number on it, it'd be one. But me myself, I can't. If you go out and you say, "Hey, me and so da 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 da," I'm like, why you ain't stay?
So you think people change?
People can't change. But if I was being a good guy,
You have to be lying.
no,
Okay,
listen, no, I'm saying,
you
and anyone,
always
and no,
good
let me
bitch.
finish. And any
I'm
woman the same
trying.
way, any woman the same way. If that person is being a real good person, real sincere person, and that other person went out and cheated anyway,
Mhm.
the hell with them. Because if
Okay,
you
so
gave your all to that person
mhm.
and you was honestly, you know, faithful the whole lick, da 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 da, and they still cheated on you, no, you can't get another chance because you did nothing to run them away. They want to cheat. Let the dog run.
Okay, so what if a couple of years pass? We see it all the time, and Bosco probably done took back some people too. So,
What's the
so,
question? What's the
so
question?
what is it? So let's say you are like a couple years down the line, and you run across whoever you broke up with. It could be an ex. Let's just say I don't know. Let's just say it wasn't cheating. Y'all just broke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever it was that caused y'all to broke up, you maybe when y'all talked and y'all met again,
Mm-hmm.
you started seeing some things changing for the better, not the
Mm-hmm.
worse. Would you consider it?
I did it and it worked. For
That
my,
was your
my late
mate?
wife, late wife,
Oh, I'm
it
sorry.
worked. It worked
Maturity plays a huge factor in
exactly,
in partnering up with people.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because of those levels, I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago.
Mm-mm,
I'm just not.
mm-mm. You're not.
I'm nowhere near that person. My
Mm-hmm.
personal growth and development has me where I am today so that I make good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
not frivolous with them because it
Mm-hmm.
means something to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, how things are. So I'm not that same person. So I've definitely changed. I've definitely done
Mm-hmm.
a lot of work, on
Mm-hmm.
myself. Mental health, took in effect there because growing up, I didn't know nothing about that. And I come
Mm-hmm.
from a family that has mental illness.
Same
Mm-hmm.
here.
So I really had to do a lot of work to like even come to terms with that to say, oh, maybe I am a little touched sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know that, it's only situational for me. Other than that, I get along pretty good. I just
Mm-hmm.
sometimes get a bit overwhelmed and I need to breathe. And so
Mm-hmm.
once I started doing that and having a clearer mindset, well, shoot, it's been going upward from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Mm-hmm.
always true. That's another point. Matrix said, if they hurt you, you're not coming back. I think that's a deeper conversation. So I would say, because I had talked about this. No, I'm lying. I was watching something and they were talking about it. I watch different stuff. So the
Mm-hmm.
pretty much it came up pretty much like why do people? I think they were talking about like the whole Kiki Palmer situation,
Yeah.
like what she went back to do, but then of course certain things surfaced and she was like there were situations where she put her hands on him, so it's
Yeah.
like all in reverse. So I don't like to comment on that because I've been there, and when people say you don't go back, you just never know. And sometimes some people want to see people for different than what they're showing,
Yeah.
no matter who they are. So we always say what we won't do, and people are like, "I used to be you da 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 da." You never know what you're going to do in a certain situation if you don't know the full dynamics of why a person stay, why a
Mm-hmm.
person go back. It's not always stupidity. I'm sorry, stupidity. It could be
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like I could be saving my own life. Maybe I gotta plan this and be more strategic. Maybe I'm saving somebody else. Because a lot of times when people hurt people and they know that person is breaking away, they threaten things that's close to them that they love and try to take it away. So that gets people to go back. So, and I think a lot of times when people judge people who in certain situations, everybody doesn't have the same thought process or strong minded. Some people can look and do things to make it seem like they're strong and within a relationship, and you like, but they gonna do. You don't know, and then you don't know what people are battling internally of why that messed up situation. Unfortunately, to some people, is a safe situation because that's what they know. So then it's like you got to condition certain stuff, condition yourself
Yeah.
to get out of a space where that looks like how you're supposed to be treated. Because you got to think some people, the cycle of abuse is real, whether it's verbally, mentally, or physically. If someone come from this, from manipulation and all of these things, either one or two things usually happen. They do it to the person they with, they become the person, or they continuously allow it. So when somebody is nice, they not the right dude or they not the right woman. But when somebody is completely jacked up and treat them like trash,
Yeah.
that's their comfort. That's what they know.
You
So
know,
we
you
have a lot of people, but we don't really understand the cycle of certain things, especially within us. We quick to judge, but the same people who judge situations like hers and others be the same ones that's probably either getting their ass with or
yeah.
they doing it to somebody else.
You made a point when you said some people are are strategic about it because you're right. There's some people who stay in relationship because they're making a plan to get out of it. They know if they just jump out of it, something may happen to them. Because we sit here coming up that people would say, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Those are the ones who you say, I'm gonna take you out and I'm going out too.
Mm.
So you gotta really like if you're in a bad relationship, and it goes back, the saying to people, you finna be bad relationship, plan to get out. Don't just run out because you run, it might be the last time you run. Make sure you got your plan in place and then go. Reach out to
True, because
people. Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned with communication, that goes on the table right at the beginning.
Right after
Sweetheart,
start.
there's not going to be a day that you're going to smack me around and do that. We're going to be fighting and you're going to be fighting for your life. That's it. That's all. So once I put that out there and communicate that, if somebody raises a hand and it's not to ask permission, well, this is what you asked me for, and I'm definitely going to give it to you.
Yep.
However, in a mature relationship and a non-toxic relationship, it doesn't come to that.
Right.
When people tell you who they are, believe them. Please
Exactly.
believe them,
Leave 'em.
because
Leave 'em.
it's very. It's not often that they lie on themselves. So when they tell you that's who they are, better yet, show you who they are. That's an even better one. When people
I've
show you who they really are, believe them.
yeah, I've never put my hands on a woman, and
No, I know you was, and I took it there because it was
and
coming.
um and anyone I dated will tell you when I get angry, I walk. I don't punch walls. I don't throw shit. I walk. And I've walked 2 or 3 miles just to clear my head, and I've walked back that some them say 2 or 3 miles. I'll tell you, I don't get that way because I know me. I used to have anger issues, and I know me. If I'm triggered, I'm the Incredible Hulk. But I do that with men. Men trigger me, and I'm like, it's hard for me to calm down. But like, no, I got to get this guy. I got to have his ass. I got to get him. With women, I'll walk away, and I'll come back. We good? I know how to differentiate. But yeah, I agree. Karen said, right. And I think with today's generation of people, and when I say, I don't mean just age wise, I'm saying that this period of society, people don't communicate. Everyone's ready to jump into a relationship. They don't get to know each other because they, like you said, top of the show, they don't even date. So, I would see a date as an interview. Okay, do I want to take this? And I want to go out with this person again. Da 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 da. Okay, she's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Let's do it again. Let's try to fit. And today they don't. They don't date. Even when I go out to places, I don't see. I might see a couple here, a couple there, but it's usually a bunch of dudes or a bunch of women, and both of them bitching about the other one. How you see that nigga? Or man, forget that old bitch. That's all you see. People don't date anymore. If I do see couples, people in their 40s, 50s, I don't see 20-year-olds unless it's one guy, two chicks, or one chick, two guys. I don't see two people having a conversation. They're both on their phones doing this and that. They're not sitting there talking. I always, like I told Coco, anytime I go out with somebody, she saw me, I put my phone down. I don't pick up my phone. If I do, I might send a text and I put it down. Even if I'm not talking, I'm sitting there and I'm in it. I don't use my phone at the table when I'm eating nothing because I want you to have my attention. Like I want your attention. Because
I
if I'm
leave
on
mine
my
in the
phone,
car. I
that
leave it in
too.
the car.
Yeah.
I don't even take it with me.
Right.
Because I want that person to have my full attention.
Right. Exactly.
And I want to chime in for J-Bear when he said people don't love no more. People do love.
Yes, they
But
do.
once again, there are levels to how they know how to love. So
That's
they
what it
may
is.
love you, but they may have limited capacity to show you love, or don't know how to show you it in the way that you can recognize it.
Right.
But what they have for you is all that they have because that's all the capacity that they have. But once again, don't ignore those things. They're showing you that this is it. And then it's up to you to try to take them a little bit further. Show
Right.
them something different. Set a different example for them to follow. Not fuss and you shouldn't finger point. But if you set a good example for them or give them good examples and you're living that way, they will tend to follow in that. Because I
You know
used to be
why?
real mean and I learned that I didn't get anything from it. So now I'm just nice.
Because you know what that is? They see, like, suppose you're the real strong loving person and that person is the one who basically maxed out. If they see what you giving and offering, that happiness will come in them like, damn, this shit is dope. And they'll jump up a little bit more. They're like, damn, they'll jump up a little bit more. And then you pull them 5 or 10 levels past what they were. They passed their max. And then after that, once you get them over that hump, the sky's the limit after that. Because they know there's more out there than just what they were doing. They be like, well, damn, I did this and she did that. Because see, that's how I used to be. I used to show the love, but I didn't show it the way they wanted it. But it was just me. But when I met the one I got on the phone, well actually now I can say that it was my wife, a late wife first. When I met her, I was like, damn, she all right. You know, she's straight. Because she would just do all types of crazy shit. And I'm like, damn, all right, bad. And after that, I was like, damn, this shit ain't bad. This shit ain't bad. Loving somebody ain't bad. Because I was so hardcore coming from New York, then going in the military. I got out, I was hardcore. Love somebody? I might be like, yeah, you good. Yeah, I dig you. But you couldn't get me to say I love a person. I was like, nah, you straight. But you love me? You straight. That was my way of saying I wasn't going to say, yeah, I love you. Couldn't do it. But after a while, I was like,
I don't think you question it when it's real. You don't have to wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When certain things of when you in love. But I think to go back a couple notches, because I was thinking also sidebar. Yes, I'm on a cloud. But listen,
That's why I'm talking too much.
so no, because I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking because it's kind of like you actually absolutely right about communication. But for me, I'm not going to leave my phone. I don't want you to leave your phone anyway. As a person that dates, and I'm explaining why. Only because if I feel every piece of every chip that I ate at 8:10 p.m. But Matrix, she asked, how did I feel? I was like, I know. So I started at 8:10. So
Matrix, she's been past that, man. She done circled around the planet already.
stop. All right. So what happened was
She on her third cycle.
yeah. I usually I want the person to bring their phone only because if we're on a date and if you are interested in communicating with me, but you are in your phone the entire time, I take that as a sign
Yep.
of how interested you are and where you think. So that to me, that's like a red flag as well. Secondly, I'm not going to wait to find out or question who. I think a good way to know if people can be open about their feelings and letting you know how they feel, if they're open to even being in a relationship or being in love, have those conversations. It doesn't have to be about y'all two being together. Sometimes just casual conversation about different things to do within a relationship, but it doesn't have to be y'all two talking about y'all. When people tell you how they feel about certain stuff, you kind of get an idea of where they are. Because people in the beginning, they're going to be exactly whatever they want you to be in their life. If you say, F this, I'm not with this, I'm not trying to be in a relationship, I already know in my mind, because you're not saying I'm open to it,
Yeah,
but right now I'm on the fence, you just completely cut it off. So in my mind, you're not thinking on that wavelength, and I'm not going to carry it like that.
I agree.
So I just think just have the conversations in the beginning. So 10 years later, you're not trying to figure it out.
And I think
Yeah.
this time of society, I think people need to learn how to have a conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And terms can be renegotiated because we grow. So
Right.
who, like I said, who I was 10, 20 years ago is definitely not who I am today. So now we need to renegotiate the contract, basically. Let's
Right.
have a little sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about how things are going. And now let's talk about how we want them to go even further, if that's what we
Yeah.
want to do. So it's
Right.
staying in constant communication and having hard conversations and discussing what we do and do not like
Hold on a
or
second.
want or expect, and having realistic expectations as well. So it's like, if you want me to be it, like, oh, let's say I find me a husband and he marries me or whatever, he said, but I want you to stay home and cook and clean and everything. So my question would be, and give up the business that I started and have been working so hard to do. I have to make a decision if I would be willing to do that, at that time. And knowing that it could be very lucrative for us to build together. And instead, in my mind's eye, I was more so thinking he could come along and partner up with me and motivate me to do better and build it bigger. But instead, he come with me wanting to stop. So these are things that I would, put on the table in the very, very beginning, because they are really hard decisions to have to make. And you can't make those on a whim. So it's like, knowing yourself, you have, and being honest and knowing who you truly are and what you're willing to sacrifice for anything. Because that's it's a tough thing, because I am a submissive woman. When I don't work no more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Oh, so now we got we're going to think about something, because this is a decent income.
Right.
Okay, are we going to be able to survive without it? Just so control of things, or not so much control of things. I'm gonna let you be the head of the household, but you, at that point, you totally are taking care of me, totally,
Right.
and know that if a
Yeah.
bill come in, it's going in your hand. I'm not even going to open it up, because I'm not paying it.
Right.
Because this is what you really are signing up for when you ask me not to contribute what I have to offer.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
So
No doubt.
that's setting the realistic expectation, not just an expectation. You want a
Be
woman
right
to be
back, y'all.
submissive and give up those things, then yeah, no problem. But if she
My
doesn't,
co-host is going
financially, are you going to be okay? Are you going to be straight? Because I need you to still come home nice and talk
right.
nice and eat this dinner that I just been slaving over the stove eating, and jump in this bath that I just ran, because those are the perks that go with it. And I'm willing to give, to put that work in, or whatever the case may be. But when times get tough, don't look at me and say, well, now you need to get a job, when I'm not coming from working for someone else.
True.
I knew a job wasn't for me when I started my business. My business says. So, I knew a job wasn't for me. I needed to dedicate the hours of my life to getting ahead without someone else getting the lion's share of my pay and telling me what I'm worth, or stealing my dream from me, like most jobs will do.
Yeah, that's true. Hand TV said, how do you ladies feel about what about that? Would you let a man take care of everything?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But he
That
gonna
was
have to
yeah,
take care of it.
yeah. I think that's the conversation that you should have, because some people will say one thing and then it completely. You got to make sure, like I said, even if that's the case, I think there should be some type of structure of and clear expectation of what this means. And if
Mm-hmm.
not, then you need to let me know what it is you want me to do. Because I think in a relationship, nobody is 100% solely taking care of everything, depending on the person that you're with, because you're giving something. Because in order to keep it balanced, both people got to give something. Even though if that's
Correct.
the financial piece is on taking on, I might be taking on something else. It could be the emotional piece, it could be the physical piece, it could be the intellect, anything. Just that nurturing piece. Because some people, if I'm like you said earlier about safe spaces, if this is what you want from me and you feel like you don't want me to have the stress of being in a work environment because you want me to be able to give you this nurturing when you come home and this whole space to be in where so I'm your piece 100%. All right, and we can talk. But you're going to give something. I don't think nobody just, I don't think
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm. So I don't know if this person want me to say their name. So I seen it twice when people say, I guess their thing about relationships is they don't want to be hurt. What do you think? And a lot of people say that's their reason for not wanting to be, but then you want to act like you are, but you don't want to actually hold the title of the relationship. So I think there's a difference in sheltering yourself from hurt, but then it's like you'll get close to somebody else to hurt them if that's not what they're looking for. So if you
Mhm.
know that you're not healed and that you're hurt, take time for yourself.
Yeah,
And
I get what
Absolutely.
you're saying.
don't put that on nobody else. It's
Yeah.
like for instance, I know I just said that all wrong.
No, I got what you're saying. You were saying
It made
how
sense.
people don't
It
really.
makes
Yeah,
It's
you
kind of
saying
like,
how people don't really try to.
yeah,
They
because if
they
I'm
don't want to get hurt, but they'll
yeah,
make that person get in
if
real
I'm going
love
to
your
say
heart or whatever.
something, if I'm
Mhm.
going into something with the expectation that I'm scared to get hurt and I don't want nobody, I'm already going into guarded.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no way you can get to know somebody.
Mm-mm.
Just stay to yourself. Because why you gonna put that on somebody else that's probably already healed or did their healing process? So now you want to do that. And I think sometimes when people who think like that about, oh, I don't want to be hurt, you put too many high expectations on somebody else that somebody got to cater to your emotional needs that can't change unless you start doing the work. You draining me of everything that I got for the person that need it.
That's why I
mm-hmm.
said at the top of the show with me, I'm not going to put somebody through that because I know how I am. It wouldn't be right if someone says, "Yeah, I'm digging you, I'm digging Idris." Da, 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 da. And I'll be okay. Let's do it. And I do whatever I got to do, but I'm not giving it all because I know how I am. But I'm letting this person grow these feelings, and I'm not kicking it back. That's why I said I'd rather just chill because I'm not going to drag someone through that because that person might see me as this is the guy I'm looking for. But I'm saying to myself, I'm not ready to settle down because I still have this getaway thing. It's not like getaway you getting on my nerves. I'm just a real. I like being by myself a lot, and it's not
You're
fair to nobody.
introvert.
You
You're
know what
it,
people
Yeah,
should just say?
introverted personality.
it's not fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes I think because I don't want people to think I had to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you gotta be by yourself and you can't like have friendships. What I'm
Yeah,
saying is be clear that this is what it is. And some people I just might want to feel good and do what I gotta do here and there. Say that. But
yeah,
don't try to emotionally drain somebody and have somebody pour into you and you just
right.
like that
Yeah, that's
just
what I'm
like you
saying.
just
Yeah,
want to do it sometimes just be a little physical sometimes don't
and
be
see,
with
yeah,
all
that's my point. That's why I said I don't even entertain a person to get them think that because I'm like I know I'll be dragging a person along. And see, I said that to people. I've been called gay. I've been called all types of stuff. Like I go like, so basically, you want me to entertain this female, this woman, knowing I'm not gonna give her the time, so I'm just dragging her along. Now when she feel like I'm whatever, I'm not whatever. I'm
Mhm.
ignoring her. You're gonna be, oh, see, he ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. I said, I'm telling you right out the gate. I know I can't give you the time you deserve or want. I know I can't. I'm not going to sit there and just give you time whenever I feel like it because it's unfair to you. That's what I mean. I tell you right out the gate. Like it's times I say I want to get in a relationship, but then I think I say, but like Karen said, I'm so much of that of an introvert. I'm like, I like to be by myself.
But
I
you're
love,
honest about it. And
yeah,
since you place those type of things on the table in honesty first with yourself and then
yeah,
being able to relate that to that person, it stays in a clear cut situation. But that's good. So that person should never ignore the fact that that's how you feel about it. And
right,
so when you do pull back or withdraw, it's not going to be a surprise to them.
right,
They should have expected it.
yeah,
And
I
that's a honest expectation, a realistic expectation. So if we 4 days or my next expectation is going to be 3 days or nothing,
right.
if I'm being
That's
honest with it.
right. And see, that right there would be something I'll be like, okay, I figure that's a good, that's a good trade or good negotiator, whatever you want to call it. They say you got to give me 3 days. I can't be like, nah, because then I'm selfish. If I can't give a person 3 days, that's just being selfish,
yeah.
you know?
But you got some people that's like that.
I mean, yeah, yeah,
And that's crazy to me.
yeah.
I'm just saying I dated a couple. So I told you I'm in a dating. it's so ghetto in these
Bosco's
dating
not
streets.
fighting the mic.
I'm trying to
Yes.
fix my mic. There we go.
Bosco been did like 20 different things in this hour. I don't
Man,
even
look, y'all need to leave me alone. All right.
I thought
Them
I
high chews and Doritos.
Y'all
High
need to leave
chews
me
and
alone. Let me
Doritos.
be great. All right.
Ooh, let them be great.
Let me be great.
I'm sitting up
Mike,
here trying to
I'm
figure
having
out
a
okay,
problem with a
you done
mic
left,
right now. All right.
came back. I said,
Co-
oh wow.
Coco head heavy because she just been holding it up for about the last 20 minutes.
No, I'll be paying attention. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be trying to stay focused because I'm really
Okay.
thinking about a
Yeah.
burger, so I gotta focus so I can
Oh,
think of what I want to say so it can come out right.
Everybody,
yeah.
check out Karen Hansley. Not Hensley, Hansley. Like hand, but just without the D, add the E between the L and the Y. That's
Mm-hmm.
it's Hansley. Look
Right,
her
he done
up.
Mm-hmm.
took the glasses off. Boss, let me tell
Look
y'all.
here. Y'all listen to me, man. Listen to me, everyone who's out there. Look her up. She's on Facebook. Kay's Muscle Rub. I guarantee you, yo, life will be a whole lot better for you.
Well,
You'll
where,
be glad. You'll be
where
glad you
is you
watched the show
going?
and heard this.
Mm.
No matter what's going on in your life, your girl could have cheated on you, or your man could have cheated on you, and if you're transgender, either one could have cheated on you. You could have cheated on yourself, because that might have been the man within. Now that you're a trans woman, the man within was cheating on you, so you might be having a fight with yourself. No matter what's
Might
going on, your dog could have died, your son could have got smacked by some girl that he tried to grab the booty in third grade. No matter what's going on in life, you see Karen Hensley, you ain't gonna care what's going on. You don't care if your son grabbed her booty in the third grade. You don't care if your girl is cheating on you. You don't care about none of that. Because you know why? You know why? Because when you go to bed at night, you're gonna sleep real good. So
Okay.
let her be out there cheating. Let your kid act stupid in school. Let that trans woman have a fight in itself because he feel like he's cheating on her. Let that happen.
Where the trans people come from? What the
I'm talking about, I'm making sure I cover everybody so no one feels left out. You see what I'm saying?
hell?
No one's left
Ooh.
out. You see Karen Hansley, all that shit's irrelevant.
No,
Pretty much.
Fancy B said, are y'all okay with that? That is controlling. I believe that there needs to be a severance package inclu- included if you're going to take care of all of that.
A severance package. What they gonna do? Wrap up? Never mind.
So, question.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Just
Probably don't
ask.
pertain to Karen. Um, what did you learn from any of your breakups, or did you learn a bigger lesson during one breakup? You know, sometimes you have that one really big breakup, and then you may do like a self reflection moment.
Hmm.
Mm, I guess. Look at Karen.
I learned exactly what I've been talking about all night is to figure out who you are as a person and what you want out of the deal and be able to communicate it honestly. And that's what I learned because I went in a lot of times forward or trying to be who they wanted me to be. And it don't last too long. I become real authentic real quick. So that's not what I put out there at first. So I started showing up as me and not who somebody else. So now it's either take it or leave it. Because this is what you're gonna get. I'm not easy, but I'm worth it every time. It
Right.
is what it is. So I just show up as myself all of the time now. And at face value, take it or leave it. It's okay with me. Either I'm mature enough to part as friends, be friends. I'll still look out. Always. Once you have me, you got me as a friend. But relationship wise, I had to learn that I need to have a part of the happiness, not just constantly making somebody else happy. I needed to be fulfilled as well. So I started to communicate what I require to be fulfilled and communicated that. So I'm not giving anybody like any advice that I haven't really implemented in my own life for real. I've done it. I've experienced it. And that was my biggest thing. Stop being a people pleaser and, show up as yourself.
With me, I learned a little from each relationship, even the cheap ones, and even the ones that was a big breakups. Each time something happened, I always analyze, okay, what went wrong, what broke us up, and then I looked at, okay, what did I do wrong, and each one I said, okay, don't make this mistake in the next one. And if something went wrong in that one, I say, don't make that mistake in the next one. Each one I told myself, whichever mistake I might have made, I said, I'm not going to make it next time. So I never made those same mistakes twice. Whatever it was, even if I didn't do anything, I know whatever I felt I did do wrong, I said I'm not going to do it next time because that might have contributed to whatever happened. Even though I'm like, I ain't do nothing wrong. Maybe in one of them, because I wasn't spending no time with the person, it went somewhere else. But I just learned those lessons, and like Karen said, I kept thinking about myself. I say, okay, what is it about me? 'Cause I remember one broke up with me saying that I was a good guy, which is when you met me, that's what I was, and broke up with me. Then it was like when who went to cracking it, and but met this guy, and then she broke up with him and said, I messed up when I let you go. And that's always been my thing where they wanted the bad boy and they thought I wasn't the bad boy. I said, oh, I'm a rough dude. It's just I'm not the one who shows it just to be like, look at me. I said, I get down when I got to get down. But they wanted me to have this rage. I said, that's not me. But like I said, I still learned my lessons from them. And I said, I got to do what I got to do for me. Because if I can't do that for me, I can't do it for nobody else. And that's when I came to realize, don't give these women time that you know you can't give them. Because you're dragging them through the dirt. And then I tell everybody the same thing. Some like it, some don't, but I'm being honest. You want me to use you or not?
I respect honesty. I really
Yeah,
do. I don't care how blatant it is. I don't care if I agree with it, if I like it or not. I respect honesty. You know what I mean? I respect that.
It's like it's like this with me, Karen. I'm like, do you want me to use you, or do you want me to be honest with you and tell you, hey, I can't give you the time that you want. I know I can't. But people get mad. Oh, I'll forget you. You gonna turn this down? Yes, because if I don't, I'm a dog you out. Because I'm not gonna give you the time that you want. Oh, forget you then, nigga. You gay. Oh, now I'm gay now.
I'm so sorry. Can't I blur out the comment section because Matrix is a freaking comedian.
Matrix is
I'm so
wild.
sorry. I want to humbly apologize to both of y'all because y'all was having
You
and
straight?
I was listening.
Nah, you good.
But they,
But that's what I came in just for that reason, because I already knew you was
Exactly.
gonna go left, baby. It's all right.
Exactly. You went left
and
because
it was like
you,
once you said it, I couldn't stop. But then I'm like, I know because I can understand to be on the
you
side.
went left and I went radical left.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
did.
I'm like
And I
Matrix.
was
I
kind of
understood the assignment. I understood the assignment, right, man?
They completed the mission. They completed the mission.
like, I don't know. I think for me, I think it was more. I think with each one, it was kind of like major reflections of accountability, whether
Mm-hmm.
it was communication, something, whatever it was. And I think
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, like when we talked earlier about certain unhealthy relationships,
Mm-hmm.
when you are evolving from that, every process is not the same,
Right.
depending on what that unhealthy relationship looked like. So a lot of times with each failed relationships, you learn something more about yourself
Yep.
until you get to a healthy space of where you can be in a healthy relationship and where like I ain't arguing with nobody.
I don't like to argue.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like, and I know that's a must for me. Because if I can go there, that's not a person that I want to go that way. Because I feel like once you break that communication and they go that far left, you can never you really come back for that. Because both of y'all expecting the other one to not know how to respect that space. And I think when you do that, that's when you teach people at least how to argue with you. It doesn't
Mm.
have to be healthy.
I dated this girl, and that's why I wish Marina would come in here. I dated this girl that she used to live here, but she moved to Jacksonville. Is it Jacksonville? She's in Jacksonville, and I had went to Orlando to see my boy, but this when me and Richie first linked up. By then, me and her had broke up. We wouldn't even. We were just seeing each other here, and then she moved. But we stayed in conversation with each other. Went to go see Richie. This like 2 years ago when I first met him,
Mhm.
and I saw her. I came back through Jacksonville because I had to pass through Jacksonville, and this is what she told me. She said, "I know we split because we moved. I moved. Da 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 da. Well, she moved, and we couldn't keep it going." She said, "Can we get married? And anytime you come down here, you can stay here with me, or if you go see your friend, you can stay here with me." And I said, "That's not even the right reason to be married." She said, "But we didn't break up because anything went wrong. We broke up because I moved. I took a job." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But we're like 12 hours away." Even though it's like, I think that's, oh, even though it's like 8 hours, I can't remember. But she said, "So?" She said, "I always come up," because she comes up here because she got family here. She said, "Well, I do come up there. Da da da. You come down here, we could be married." And I just told her flat out, no. I said, no. She got pissed. And when Moreno comes on the show next time, ask her about it. She got pissed. Call me everything but nigga. She was going slam off on me, cursing me out. You this and that, mother, blah, 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 blah. F you. I ain't want to marry you anyway. She went on. I said, okay, thanks. You know? Then she hit me back like a week later. I ain't mean what I said. I was just angry because you turned down my proposal. Sit your ass down somewhere. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
I don't even know
Oh,
why I told you that
did
story,
I
though.
freeze? Did I go out?
I don't know why I
Yeah,
told you that story, though.
both of y'all. He done went off on a tangent. You done went silence of the lambs. J-Man need 5 or 10 minutes to explain know what he trying to explain.
Hey,
I
what the
think
hell
he.
happened to John Walker?
It's been a good show, y'all. It's been a
Where did
good
John
show.
where did John Walker go? You asked him that question and he just disappeared.
He doesn't.
He, he,
He did
he gonna
not want
pop
to
up
participate.
he gonna pop up on my wall later on. Like, yo, man. Da 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 da. Nigga, you red.
I've been enjoying myself, y'all. This show is the best. I can't wait till Wednesday, so I prepare all day long so that everything is taken care of by clock in time at 8, and I'm like front and center, my full
I'm not doing
attention.
this anymore.
I love this show.
Hold up. Can I say something?
What?
Yes,
What is
Laffy
wrong with the
Taffy.
microphone?
Huh?
What
Just
is
don't
wrong with the microphone?
just don't act right, man. This ain't doing right. I don't know. I don't know, man. You can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We
It
can
ain't too
we
loud,
can
is
hear
it?
you going off on tangents. We hear that.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I said that though.
Me either.
Maybe I wanted to get it off my chest because she really pissed me off.
And that's why this is the Casual Convo show. You at the right place for it.
Shout
Talk
out to
about it.
Celia though.
The green one.
Shout out to Celia Hope though. She cool though. She apologized. She cool
Who's
though.
that? Oh, the
That's
girl.
the chick. Yeah. Shout out to Celia Hope. She's cool. She's cool. But don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again.
Lord of mercy.
Don't do that shit again. Because I was gonna smack the shit out of you for real. Because you pissed me off.
So guys, hit up Kanye.
Oh damn, we passed the 2 hours. Why didn't you say
He
something?
put the glasses back.
I had to make
so he
sure.
can see the time.
I gotta
He
make
had to
sure I
put the
can see.
glasses on to
Yeah,
see the
I gotta make
time.
sure I gotta see the time, man. Can't see nothing else. Yeah, I'm good, Jay Bear. You know. Yeah, you're right, Matrix. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we got to close the show.
Close it up.
All right, here we go.
Because I'm gonna lay down.
To everyone, not me. I'm about to take the other piece of this gummy
Please.
so I can really start
You want to
flying.
eat the rest of it?
All right, now I'm just in the atmosphere. I'm still circling, like the weather balloon. I'm trying to go through the Van Allen belt. Anyway,
All
here we
right.
go. Shouts out to JBN, Matrix, Jude, Lamont. Who else is in the chat? Lisa for a short time. John, who ducked out. Old punk ass Cowboy fan. Thank you for tuning into the Casual Convo. So watch us every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and anywhere else you can find us because we're everywhere. Check it out. Check me out, the Mixed Experience, Boscoe from the Bronx, a.k.a. Idris. I be on handradio at handradio.org playing your funk, jazz, rock and roll. I play everything except for K-pop. I don't mess with that K-pop. Forget all that. I love to play house. 6 to 8 p.m. on handradio.org. Thank you for our guest. I got to say host. Well, actually, she's our third wheel host. Karen Hansley, y'all need to look up Kay's Muscle Rub. Y'all need to holler at her on Facebook. Her last is Hansley. It's Hansley, not Handley. Hansley. Look her up. If you can't find her, come to my page and I'll direct it to you. Check out Casual Convo. Coco Nicholson, she'll direct you to the place you need to go to see her. She got you covered. The whole lick.
Wow.
Get your holiday orders in early.
Get your holiday orders, and they're cheap.
Yeah.
And I don't mean cheap as in quality. I mean cheap as in prices. Can't find good quality for low prices these days. But right there, you
That's
can.
right.
Karen Hanley, she's in the building. To Rich Behind the Boards,
Yeah.
Hand Radio, get the merchandise at handradio.org/shop. We sporting them right here. I ain't got the titties, but Coco does. But we got them right here. Hand Radio. I got the hoodie. She got the shirt. But anyway,
I would agree.
I'm Bosco for the Bronx. That's Karen Hansley, our super dope guest, and that's our host right
You gotta come back
there.
next week.
Coco, she's in the building.
Okay.
That was the longest closing show I've ever done. But yo, we are out until next Wednesday.
Next week, y'all.
When I start to care